Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on November 28th, 2021 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Pangon Langhayate Girim Sri Gurum Dhina Tharinam Sri Chaitanya Mishwaram.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, today we will continue with the compilation of Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled Phalashruti, the result of hearing about the sweetness of Lord Sri Krishna. Under the section, the opulence and sweetness of Lord Sri Krishna, Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.135.
কৃষ্ণের অঙ্গ মাধুরী, বদন মাধুরী ও হাস্য মাধুরীতে গোপী ভাবান্বিত প্রভুর লোভ। কৃষ্ণাঙ্গ মাধুর্য সিন্ধু সুমধুর মুখ ইন্দু অতি মধুস্মিত সুকিরণ এতিনে লাগিল মন লোভে করে আস্বাদন শোলক পড়ে সহস্ত চালন।
The transcendental form of Lord Shri Krishna is compared to an ocean. A particularly extraordinary vision is the moon above the ocean. Shri Krishna's face, and an even more extraordinary vision is his smile, which is sweeter than sweet and is like shining beams of moonlight. While speaking of these things, with Sanatan Goswami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to remember one thing after another. Moving his hands in ecstasy, he recited the verse. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.136.
গোপীর নিকট কৃষ্ণাঙ্গ, কৃষ্ণানন ও কৃষ্ণ হাস্য মাধুরীর তারতম্য শ্রীকৃষ্ণ কর্ণামৃতে 92 বিল্ল মঙ্গল বাক্য। মধুরম মধুরম বপুর অশ্ব বিভোর মধুরং মধুরং বদনং মধুরম মধুগন্ধি মৃদুস্মৃতম এতৎ অহ মধুরম 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 মধুরম।
O my Lord, the transcendental body of Krishna is very sweet, and his face is even sweeter than his body. But his soft smile, which has the fragrance of honey, is sweeter still. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. This verse is quoted from Krishna Karnamritam 92 by Bilvamangala Thakur.
Krishna Karnamrita was discovered by Lord Chaitanya and the Adikesa Mandir.
Krishna Karnamrita was discovered by Lord Chaitanya in the Adi Keshava Mandir.
As far as I know.
As far as I know.
And he copied it and brought that with him.
And he copied it and brought that with him.
Actually, his verse, at the end it says, Madhuram, 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 Madhuram.
Actually, this verse at the end it says, Madhuram, 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 Madhuram.
So, Madhuram is sweetness.
Madhuram is sweetness.
So, he was appreciating how Lord Krishna is complete sweetness.
So he was appreciating how Lord Krishna is complete sweetness.
Lord Chaitanya, when he remembered this quality of Krishna,
When Lord Chaitanya, he remembered this quality of Krishna,
he was filled with love of Krishna.
he was filled with love of Krishna.
This thing he has come to give the people of the world.
This thing he had come to give the people of the world.
Pure love for Krishna.
Pure love of Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Madhuram, 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 Madhuram.
Madhuram, 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 Madhuram. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.137.
গোপী ভাবান্বিত প্রভুর কৃষ্ণ মাধুর্য আস্বাদনে নিত্য বর্ধমান অতৃপ্তি সনাতন কৃষ্ণ মাধুর্য অমৃতের সিন্ধু মোর মন সনপতি সবে পিতে করে মতি দুর্দৈব বৈদ্যনা দেয় এক বিন্দু।
My dear Sanatan, the sweetness of Krishna's personality is just like an ocean of ambrosia. Although my mind is now afflicted by convulsive diseases, and I wish to drink that entire ocean, the repressive physician does not allow me to drink even one drop. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, when there is a combination of kapha and pitta and vayu, the bodily elements, there occurs sannipati or a convulsive disease. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, this disease of mind is caused by personal features of Lord Krishna. The three elements are the beauty of Krishna's body, the beauty of his face, and the beauty of his smile. Stricken by these three beauties, my mind goes in convulsions. It wishes to drink the ocean of Krishna's beauty, but because I am undergoing convulsions, my physician, who is Sri Krishna himself, does not even allow me to take a drop of water from that ocean. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was ecstatic in this way because he was presenting himself in the mood of the gopis. The gopis wanted to drink the ocean of sweetness arising from the bodily features of Krishna, but Krishna did not allow them to come near. Consequently, their desire to meet Krishna increased, being unable to drink the ambrosia of Krishna's bodily features. They became very unhappy.
You can see the ecstatic, loving mood of Lord Chaitanya.
So we can see the ecstatic, loving mood of Lord Chaitanya.
And how he was presenting the emotions of Radharani.
How he was presenting the emotions of Radharani.
So he is Krishna with the heart of Radharani.
So he is Krishna with the heart of Radharani.
And you can see in this exchange
Recording stopped.
And we can see in this exchange
how he is presenting the viewpoint of Radharani and the gopis.
how he is presenting the viewpoint of Radharani and the gopis of Vrindavan. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.138.
কৃষ্ণাঙ্গ মধুর কৃষ্ণ মুখ মধুর তর কৃষ্ণ হাস্য মধুর তম কৃষ্ণাঙ্গ লাবণ্যপুর মধুর হইতে সুমধুর তাতে সেই মুখ সুধাকর মধুর হইতে সুমধুর তাহা হইতে সুমধুর তার যে স্মিত জ্যোৎস্না ভর।
Krishna's body is a city of attractive features, and it is sweeter than sweet. His face, which is like the moon, is sweeter still, and the supremely sweet gentle smile on that moon-like face is the rays of moonshine. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, the smile on Krishna's face, which is just like the smiling of the moon, generates greater and greater happiness for the gopis.
How you can see how the conjugal mood
So we can see how the conjugal mood
creates extreme appreciation of the beauty of Krishna.
creates extreme appreciation of the beauty of Krishna.
And how the gopis, Radharani, they able to observe all the aspects of Krishna's beauty in a very intense manner.
And able to appreciate how the gopis and Radharani, they are able to observe all the
Beauty of Krishna.
all the characteristic beauty of Krishna in an intense manner. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.139.
সমগ্র ত্রিভুবনই সে হাস্যচন্দ্রিকা লোক স্নাত মধুর হইতে সুমধুর তাহা হইতে সুমধুর তাহা হইতে অতি সুমধুর আপনার এক কোণে ব্যাপে সব ত্রিভুবনে দশ দিক ব্যাপে যারপুর
The beauty of Krishna's smile is the sweetest feature of all. His smile is like a full moon that spreads its rays throughout the three worlds. Golok Vrindavan, the spiritual sky of the Vaikunthas, and Devi Dham, the material world. Thus, Krishna's shining beauty spreads in all 10 directions.
The Rajavasis, the devotees of Vrindavan,
The Brajavasis, the pure devotees in Vrindavan,
they appreciate the beautiful smile of Krishna,
they appreciate the beautiful smile of Krishna.
and therefore they're considered the most fortunate devotees.
Therefore, they are considered the most fortunate devotees.
For the beauty of Krishna penetrates all the 10 directions.
The beauty of Krishna penetrates all the 10 directions. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.140.
কৃষ্ণের ক্রীড়া বিগ্রহ বেণু মাধুরীতে ত্রিভুবনী উন্মত্ত স্মিত কিরণ শুকপুরে পৈশে অধর মধুরে সেই মধু মাতায় ত্রিভুবনে বংশী ছিদ্র আকাশে তার গুণ শব্দ পৈশে ধ্বনি রূপে পাইয়া পরিণামে
His slight smiling fragrant illumination are compared to camphor, which enters the sweetness of his lips. That sweetness is transformed and enters into space as vibrations from the holes of his flute.
So the materialists, they're enamored by the material beauty.
The materialists, they are enamored by the material beauty.
They appreciate how the creator of the material world
They appreciate how the creator of the material world
and the spiritual world
and the spiritual world
is much sweeter
is much sweeter
than anything in the existence.
than anything in the existence.
They can, like Radharani and Gopis, how they could appreciate the wonderful beauty of Krishna.
The Radharani and Gopis, they can appreciate the beauty of Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.141.
কৃষ্ণ বংশী ব্রহ্মাণ্ড পরব্রহ্ম ও গোলকস্থ যাবতীয় শুদ্ধ সত্যের বিশেষত্ব শৃঙ্গার রসের আশ্রয়বর্গের উন্মাদিনী সে ধ্বনি চৌদিকে ধায় অণ্ডভেদী বৈকুণ্ঠে যায় বলে পৈশে জগতেরও কানে সবামাত আলো করি বলাৎকারে আনে ধরি বিশেষত যুবতীর গণে
The sound of Krishna's flute spreads in the four directions. Even though Krishna vibrates his flute within this universe, its sound pierces the universal covering and goes to the spiritual sky. Thus, the vibration enters the ears of all inhabitants. It especially enters Golok Vrindavan Dham and attracts the minds of the young damsels of Brajabhumi, bringing them forcibly where Krishna is present.
I saw Krishna is playing on his flute,
So Krishna is playing on his flute,
and this attracts the mind of everyone.
and this attracts the minds of everyone.
Especially attracts the mind of those devotees in Brajabhumi.
Especially attracts the minds of those devotees in Brajabhumi
And Golok Vrindavan Dham.
and Golok Vrindavan Dham. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.142.
বেণু মাধুরীর প্রভাব ধনী বড় উদ্যত পতিব্রতার ভাঙে ব্রত পতিকোল হইতে টানি আনে বৈকুণ্ঠের লক্ষ্মীগণে যেই করে আকর্ষণে তার আগে কেবা গোপীগণে।
The vibration of Krishna's flute is very aggressive and it breaks the vows of all chaste women. Indeed, its vibration takes them forcefully from the laps of their husbands. The vibration of his flute attracts even the goddesses of fortune and Vaikuntha planets, to say nothing of the poor damsels of Vrindavan.
Krishna's flute is transcendental,
So Krishna's flute is transcendental
and it is very attractive to all the living entities,
and it is very attractive to all the living entities,
but especially to the objects of conjugal love.
especially to the objects of conjugal love.
So his transcendental beauty attracts minds of all ladies.
So his transcendental beauty attracts the minds of all ladies.
And in fact, even himself, even he in different areas is attracted by his beauty.
In fact, even he in different areas attracted by his own beauty.
When Krishna in Dwarka sees the beauty of the Krishna in Vrindavan,
When Krishna in Dwaraka sees the beauty of Krishna in Vrindavan,
he gets attracted.
he gets attracted.
So, in this way, people will take shelter of Lord Chaitanya.
So in this way, those people who will take shelter of Lord Chaitanya,
They can naturally develop attraction to the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
they can naturally develop attraction for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.143.
নবী খাসায় পতি আগে গৃহ ধর্ম করায় ত্যাগে বলে ধরি আনে কৃষ্ণ স্থানে লোক ধর্ম লজ্জা ভয় সব জ্ঞান লুপ্ত হয় ওইছে নাছায় সব নারীগণে।
The vibration of his flute slackens the knots of their underwear, even in front of their husbands. Thus the gopis are forced to abandon their household duties and come before Lord Krishna. This way, all social etiquette, shame, and fear are vanquished. The vibration of his flute causes all women to dance.
Now this demonstrates how the Parakya Ras is considered the highest form.
So these demonstrate how the Parakya Ras is considered demonstrate the highest form
Of devotion to Krishna.
of devotion to Krishna.
The Sakya Ras in Dwarka doesn't quite match up.
Even the Sakya Ras in Dwaraka even doesn't quite match up. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.144.
কৃষ্ণে তর নিখিল শব্দ স্থভনকারী কারণের ভিতর বাসা করে আপনে তাহা সদা স্ফুরে, অন্য শব্দ না দেয় প্রবেশিতে। আন কথা না শুনে কান, আন বুঝিতে বলায় আন, এই কৃষ্ণের বংশীর চরিতে।
The vibration of his flute is just like a bird that creates a nest within the ears of the gopis and always remains prominent there, not allowing any other sound to enter their ears. Indeed, the gopis cannot hear anything else, nor they are able to concentrate on anything else, not even to give a suitable reply. Such are the effects of the vibration of Lord Krishna's flute. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. The vibration of Krishna's flute is always prominent in the ears of the gopis. Naturally, they cannot hear anything else. Constant remembrance of the holy sound of Krishna's flute keeps them enlightened and enlivened, and they do not allow any other sound to enter their ears. Since their attention is fixed on Krishna's flute, they cannot divert their minds to any other object. In other words, a devotee who has heard the sound of Krishna's flute forgets to talk or hear any other subject. This vibration of Krishna's flute is represented by the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. A serious devotee of the Lord who chants and hears this transcendental vibration becomes accustomed to it that he cannot divert his attention to any subject matter not related to Krishna's blissful characteristics and paraphernalia.
So, by chanting the Maha Mantra,
So by chanting the Maha Mantra,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
we can naturally hearing Krishna's flute.
We can naturally hear in Krishna's flute.
Chant the Kama Gayatri mantra,
When we chant the Kama Gayatri mantra,
not different from Krishna himself,
it's not different from Krishna himself.
or the residents of Vrajadam.
So the residents of Brajadam,
They hear Krishna's flute,
they hear Krishna's flute,
they can't hear anything else.
they can't hear anything else.
The chanters of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra
The chanters of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra
gradually develop this ability not to hear anything else.
gradually develop the ability to not to hear anything else.
It's not connected with Krishna's name, Krishna's fame, Krishna's pastime,
That connected
Krishna's form.
with Krishna's name, Krishna's fame, Krishna's pastime, Krishna's form,
etc.
etc. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.145.
প্রভুর বাহ্য দশায় আগমন, অমানি ও মানদন ধর্ম। পুন কহে বাহ্য গানে, আন কহিতে কহিল আনে, কৃষ্ণ কৃপা তোমারও পরে। মোর চিত্র ভ্রম করে, নিজ ঐশ্বর্য মাধুরী, মোর মুখে শোনায় তোমারে।
Resuming his external consciousness, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Sanatan Goswami, I have not spoken of what I intended. Lord Krishna is very merciful to you because by bewildering my mind, he has revealed his personal opulence and sweetness. He has caused you to hear all these things from me for your understanding. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu admitted that he was speaking like a madman, which he should not have done for the understanding of those who are externally situated. Statements about Krishna's body, his characteristics, and his flute would appear like a madman's statements to a mundane person. It was actually a fact that Krishna wanted to reveal himself to Sanatan Goswami due to his specific mercy upon him. Somehow or other, Krishna explained himself and his flute to Sanatan Goswami through the mouth of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who appeared as though mad. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu admitted that he wanted to tell Sanatan Goswami something else, but somehow or other, in transcendental ecstasy, he spoke of a different subject matter.
Lord Chaitanya wanted to give some other topic.
So Lord Chaitanya wanted to give some other topic.
Being inspired by an ecstasy
Being inspired in ecstasy
by Krishna,
he
spoke so many things about Krishna's sweetness, flute,
He spoke so many things about Krishna's sweetness, flute.
and this way, Nanda Goswami could understand this opulences of Krishna.
So in this way, Sanatan Goswami could understand the opulences of Krishna.
And until people are not able to understand this,
And material people, they'll be not able to understand this.
what just that such a pure love exists,
Just that such a pure love exists.
such an attraction for the Supreme Person exists,
Such attraction for the Supreme Person exists.
should be understood.
Should be understood.
And they do not understand how this is possible,
And they may not understand how this is possible,
but it can happen.
but it can happen.
And that is the opulence, that is the mercy that Lord Chaitanya is bestowing.
And that is the opulence, that is the mercy that Lord Chaitanya is bestowing. Hari Bol, Jai, Jai. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.146.
গোপী ভাবান্বিত প্রভুর কৃষ্ণ মাধুর্য গ্রস্ত স্বীয় চিত্তের বশ্যতা ও সৌভাগ্য প্রখ্যাপন। আমি তো বাউল আন কহিতে আন কহি, কৃষ্ণের মাধুর্য স্রোতে আমি যাই বহি।
Since I've become a madman, I'm saying one thing instead of another. This is because I'm being carried away by the waves of the nectarian ocean of Lord Krishna's transcendental sweetness.
Lord Chaitanya is explaining that he become mad because
Lord Chaitanya is explaining that he had become mad because
of his loving ecstasy and the sweetness of Krishna.
Because of his loving ecstasy and the sweetness of Krishna.
The verses in Bengali are so sweet.
The verses in Bengali are so sweet.
We should read the Chaitanya Charitamrita in the original form
So we should read the Chaitanya Charitamrita in the original form
and see the beautiful Bengali verses,
and see the beautiful Bengali verses,
which this compilation is not presenting
which this compilation is not presenting
because of we want to make us a very easy book to read.
because we want to make a very easy book to read.
But if you can go to the Chaitanya Charitamrita, these verses
If you can go through the Chaitanya Charitamrita, these verses
are something very special,
are something very special.
transcendental poetry.
Transcendental poetry. Hari Hari Bol. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.147.
প্রভুর ক্ষণকালে মৌন ভাব, তবে মহাপ্রভু ক্ষণেক মৌন করি রহে, মনে এক করি পুন সনাতন কহে।
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then remained silent for a moment. Finally, adjusting things within his mind, he again spoke to Sanatan Goswami. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 21.148.
কৃষ্ণ মাধুর্য শ্রবণকারী কৃষ্ণ প্রেম সুখে নিমজ্জন, কৃষ্ণের মাধুরী আর মহাপ্রভুর মুখে, ইহা যেই শোনে সেই ভাসে প্রেম সুখে।
If anyone gets an opportunity to hear about the sweetness of Krishna in this chapter of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, he will certainly be eligible to float in the transcendently blissful ocean of love of God.
So, this is the special mercy of hearing Lord Chaitanya's instructions to
So this is
Sanatana Goswami.
This is the special mercy of hearing Lord Chaitanya's instructions to Sanatana Goswami
On the sweetness and opulence of Krishna.
on the sweetness and opulence of Lord Sri Krishna.
They'll get love of Godhead.
We will get love of Godhead.
You.
Thus ends the chapter entitled Falashruti, the result of hearing about the sweetness of Lord Sri Krishna, under the section The Opulence and Sweetness of Lord Sri Krishna.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.